So this is one of the babies that we picked up today, and this is what I wanted to show you. So this is just like a scalpel that we get from MedWish. They donate these to us, which is really nice. These little yellow things that you see on here, that's from Fly Strike, and I don't know if you could zoom in at all, but yeah, you can see how they're kind of segmented. Let me move the blade.
Ready?
Go ahead.
There you go.
There you go. You can see it looks like little seeds. Those are actually eggs. Those are fly eggs that will turn into maggots once they get wet. So that's the tedious job of Fly Strike. And if you don't do this, the maggots can eat the kitten. So we don't want that to happen. We actually had that happen once before, and it was so devastating that like now we're really careful on when we're picking up cats and stuff that are starving. So just want to show you a little bit in case you ever find a cat that has Fly Strike. What happens is if I pull apart this fur, you will see like a single egg like that there, or you could find like a clump. And this is several eggs. See, and then what you do is you take a blade and you could just simply go up, loosen them, and then slide them right on out. And if you have hand gloves or gloved hands, sorry, I'm trying to concentrate at the same time. You could pick them off with your gloves too once they're loose, and then place them on a dry surface. Do not put them in water or anything. As long as it stayed dry, it's pretty stable and nothing's going to hatch until it gets really, humid or it gets wet. So, yeah, there's a ton of them. I got a ton of them out, obviously, you saw. So I normally do this for a few days in a row to make sure I got them all. I don't quickly put a kitten that has fly eggs into a bath. I know everyone always says the first thing you want to do is give it a bath and get the fleas and this and that. That's where I don't agree. I feel you need to make sure that there's no fly eggs on the kitten or cat, because that's just going to be awful when those hatch and start eating them alive. So I do this. Capstar does kill them. I know some of you know that, but maybe not everybody. But on a kitten that's this thin, like her spine sticking out, they were starving to death, we don't want to just immediately give them a bath. I'm not comfortable with that. I like to remove the eggs first. And you can see that there's a big clump. And I found some larger clumps, but like that's a good amount that when it hatches, it'll start eating a hole right away through the skin. So you can see if you do it carefully, you can take up the whole clump. And then I'll check, and then I'll remove individual ones. But then the individual ones also could be the next day if they're still sticking. But I try to at least loosen them. And with the gloves, they come off really easy. You just need to place them. This kitten is very much enjoying this. We're pretty sure that these babies were just like dumped on the towpath and sadly left to die, and they would have too. She's got no fight in her. She's resting probably for the first time in a couple days. So this is up by the arm, so don't assume that they're always going to be by the anus, because this was in the fold of the armpit. And as she's dehydrating, the folds get deeper, and that's going to create a moisture, which will invite these eggs to hatch. So you definitely want to check. And then again, you're just going to take your blade and loosen it. And if you can lift it with the blade, great. But if not, if that makes you nervous, then just use your gloved hand and get rid of them. That's removing fly eggs.